There are cars, then there are expensive cars, then there are supercars. And then, in a completely separate category that exists above all of them, there is a Rolls-Royce. I have reviewed Lamborghinis. I have reviewed Ferraris. I have reviewed AMGs and Porsches that cost $250,000. And every single time I thought I understood what luxury meant, this car proved me wrong. Welcome back to UC Car Review. Today we are doing something we have never done before on this channel. We are reviewing the 2026 Rolls-Royce Ghost Black Badge. $400,000. The most expensive, most silent, most impossibly luxurious automobile that money can currently buy. This is not a review about speed. This is not a review about horsepower numbers or 0 to 60 times. This is a review about what happens when human beings decide that money is no object and perfection is the only acceptable standard. Every part of this car, every stitch, every surface, every sound tells a story. And today I am going to tell you that story. Stay with me because this one is different. The Black Badge. Two words that change everything about this car. Standard Ghost is already the most imposing luxury sedan on the road. But Rolls-Royce created the Black Badge specifically for owners who found the Standard Ghost too quiet, too understated, too polite. The Black Badge is Rolls-Royce's answer to customers who wanted something darker. Something that didn't announce itself with chrome and shine, but with shadow and presence. Every piece of chrome on the Standard Ghost, gone, replaced with hand-finished gloss black. The grille surround, black. The window trim, black. The Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament, vapor-coated gloss black. The 21-inch forged aluminum wheels, black. Even the Rolls-Royce lettering on the trunk lid is finished in black. The result is a car that doesn't sparkle in the light, it absorbs it. A car that doesn't ask for your attention, it commands it. When a 2026 Ghost Black Badge in obsidian black pulls up next to you at a traffic light, you don't look at it and think, nice car. You look at it and think, whoever is inside that car has arrived. Completely, finally, in every sense of the word. 116 years ago, a sculptor named Charles Sykes created a small figurine for a Rolls-Royce. He named her the Spirit of Ecstasy. And since that day, she has stood at the front of every single Rolls-Royce ever built. Over 1 million cars, 100 years, one figurine, unchanged. Standing here at the front of the 2026 Ghost Black Badge, looking at this vapor-coated black version of that same figure, I felt something I didn't expect. I felt history, real, tangible human history standing on a car hood. But the iconic details don't stop at the ornament. The Pantheon grille, that tall, upright, commanding grille, is one of the most recognized design elements in automotive history. On the Black Badge, it is finished in a process that takes 17 hours of hand polishing per grille to achieve. 17 hours on one grille. The coach door, the rear door that opens backward, hinged at the rear, is another Rolls-Royce signature detail. When you open it, it swings back fully, creating a wide, welcoming entrance that makes you feel like royalty stepping out. Because that is exactly the point. Every detail on this car was designed to make you feel like the most important person in any room you enter. Step inside the Ghost Black Badge, and the world outside ceases to exist. The first thing you notice is the silence. Not quiet, silence. Rolls-Royce engineers spent over 100 hours specifically tuning the acoustic insulation of this cabin. The firewall is double-layered. The floor has 6 separate layers of sound-deadening material. The glass is acoustic laminated. When that coach door closes behind you, it closes with a sound that I can only describe as a bank vault. Final, complete, total look up. The Starlight headliner. 1,340 individual fiber optic strands hand-woven into the ceiling fabric by Rolls-Royce craftspeople. Each one placed by hand, one at a time, to recreate the night sky above the owner's birthplace if they request it. Some customers have specific constellations recreated. Some have shooting stars programmed in. The leather Black Badge gets a specific grade of semi-aniline hide that is softer than what most humans have ever touched. The lambswool floor mats are 1.2 inches thick. The wood veneers, open-pore American walnut in this configuration, are book-matched. Every single panel. The left side perfectly mirrors the right. This level of craftsmanship does not exist anywhere else in the automotive world at any price. Technology in a Rolls-Royce works on a completely different philosophy than technology in every other car. In a Ferrari or a Porsche, technology exists to help you drive better. In a Rolls-Royce, technology exists so that you never have to think about driving at all. The 2026 Ghost Black Badge features Rolls-Royce's latest gallery fascia, a full-width glass panel spanning the entire dashboard that functions as a display case for commissioned artwork. Every single Ghost Black Badge owner can specify a unique piece of art, object, or installation to be permanently sealed inside their dashboard. One owner had a meteorite fragment encased inside theirs. Another had a miniature recreation of their yacht. Your dashboard is a gallery, in your car. The heads-up display projects navigation and speed information onto the windscreen in a crisp amber color, designed to be read without any eye movement away from the road. The camera system gives you a 360-degree overhead view displayed on a 10.25-inch screen. The night vision system detects pedestrians and animals up to 300 meters ahead and highlights them on the display. The audio system, a bespoke Rolls-Royce system developed in partnership with audio engineers, uses speakers built into the headrests of every seat so each passenger hears music, as if it were being performed directly for them. Personally, this is not a sound system. This is a private concert. Under the hood of the 2026 Ghost Black Badge sits a 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine producing 592 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. And I need to explain something very important about how this engine delivers its power, because it is completely unlike any other car. Rolls-Royce does not talk about horsepower in their marketing materials. They do not advertise 0 to 60 times. When asked about the power output of their engines, Rolls-Royce's official response for decades has been sufficient. Not because they are hiding anything. Because they believe that in a Rolls-Royce, power exists entirely in service of smoothness. Not excitement. Smoothness. The Black Badge Ghost produces 20 additional horsepower over the standard Ghost, bringing the total to 592. But the more significant change for Black Badge is the recalibrated torque delivery. The full 664 pound-feet of torque is available from just 16.0 RPM, almost at idle. This means that from a traffic light, you can request full acceleration by pressing the accelerator. And the car simply glides forward with such composure that your passengers may not realize the speed you are achieving until they glance at the speedometer. 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds, in a car weighing over 54 pounds, with the refinement of a meditation room. I want to tell you exactly what it feels like to drive the 2026 Ghost Black Badge, because no specification sheet can prepare you for the reality of it. Rolls-Royce calls their suspension system the magic carpet ride. I thought that was marketing language. It is not marketing language. It is the most accurate description of a driving experience I have ever heard. The Ghost Black Badge rides on an all-aluminum double wishbone front suspension with a 5-link rear, with active self-leveling air suspension at all 4 corners that reads the road surface 100 times per second and adjusts before the wheel even encounters the imperfection. The wheel goes over the bump, but you never feel it. The bump simply does not reach you. At highway speed, the Ghost Black Badge produces a cabin noise level of 37 decibels. That is quieter than most people's bedrooms at night. It is quieter than a library, quieter than an empty church. You are moving at 80 miles per hour in a 54 pound car, and the loudest sound in the cabin is your own breathing. I drove this car for 45 minutes on a Los Angeles freeway at rush hour. I arrived at my destination feeling more relaxed than when I left. I cannot explain how that is physically possible, but it is. The Ghost Black Badge does not transport your body from one place to another. It transports your entire state of mind. $400,000. Let's be completely honest about what you are buying and who this car is actually for. The 2026 Rolls-Royce Ghost Black Badge starts at $398,500 in the United States. The Bespoke program, Rolls-Royce's custom personalization service, where literally anything can be specified, can take individual cars to $500,000, $600,000, or beyond. There is no ceiling. Against its competition, the Bentley Flying Spur Speed at $280,000 is the most natural comparison. It is faster, more driver-focused, and $120,000 less expensive. The Mercedes-Maybach S680 at $230,000 is genuinely magnificent. But neither of them is a Rolls-Royce. And at this level of the market, that distinction matters enormously to the people writing the checks. My honest verdict: The 2026 Rolls-Royce Ghost Black Badge is not the most exciting car I have reviewed this year. It is not the fastest. It is not the most technologically advanced. But it is, without any question, the most accomplished, the most refined, the most complete expression of what a motor car can be when the people building it refuse to accept anything less than perfection. This car will never excite you. It will do something far more rare. It will make you feel genuinely, completely, deeply at peace every single time you get inside it. You see Car Review 2026 Rolls-Royce Ghost Black Badge, the standard by which all other luxury is measured. Highest possible recommendation. Subscribe, and I will see you at the next review.